Attorney Bland, and at this event, saying I organize from grassroots to grass tops has a different connotation. When Attorney Lamont Bland brought this issue to Nash Action Network and when I looked at the statements made by Attorney General Sessions of criminalizing medical marijuana and those in communities that have already disproportionately suffered, I said to Bill Lynch Jr. and to him that not only would we come and support the efforts of decriminalization and to protect the rights of people that need this medical treatment, but that we would do it right at the expo, because I do not believe in throwing a rock and hiding your hand. I wanted to be here with you to say this and to challenge us to have a movement around issues, but have it with those that understand it from all levels. I spent time with the Drug Policy Alliance, who have been gathering, some of them are here, stand up, give them a hand. They have been in the vineyard for a long time dealing with this issue, and they have done the work and should be at the forefront and leadership of a national movement around this. Why? Because it is a civil rights issue as much as it is an industry issue. And sometimes movements are those that gather motivated by different things in its inception, but none of the members of the groups can benefit unless all benefit. We look at it, Drug Policy Alliance and Nash Action Network, as a civil rights and human rights and decriminalization issue. And it has been put into legislative form by Senator Kruger here in the state of New York, and my longtime friend and co-freedom fighter, Assemblywoman Crystal Peoples. And they have a bill in New York State that we support 100% and will be campaigning for its passage. And I think that we owe it to them to stand forthright on the Senate bill and the Assembly bill. A reporter asked me, why would I come and support the decriminalization? Do I smoke weed? That's always the first question. Well, over a decade ago, I came out in support of same-sex marriage, and I'm not gay. I come today to say that we must decriminalize what they're doing in this industry. I don't smoke weed, but those that have the medical need to be able to fulfill that, and we are tired of seeing young people, disproportionately Black and Latino, go to jail for weed in small amounts, while the culprits that broke the economy walk away unscathed with no criminal indictment or prosecution. Why do I support it? For years in New York, look at the combined New York Black and Latino population. We account for a little more than a third of the population, yet 85% of the people arrested annually on marijuana possession are Black and Latino. Why do I support it? Marijuana prohibition has almost entirely been enforced in communities of color. Why do I support it? Because possession of marijuana is at the top of the misdemeanor arrest in the state of New York. when you look at the fact, though, a lot of people do not understand that there are consequences that are almost unthinkable. There are consequences to housing. You can lose your residence in city housing if you have a marijuana conviction. You can be held and detained with immigration if you have a marijuana conviction. You can be denied employment if you have a marijuana conviction. You can be refused for schools, a certain admission to certain colleges with a marijuana conviction. This is just about something that does not overlap into other areas of our society, and it disproportionately impacts people of color. So as we have this gathering today, I will challenge the civil rights community as a whole that we cannot talk about civil rights and we cannot talk about fair housing and fair immigration and opening up the schools, the places of higher education, without discussing the criminalization of marijuana and marijuana use in this country. For the Attorney General to declare that he is going after an industry that some people have medical needs for the Attorney General to stand now in the way of a movement that over